Blessings, beautiful, divine Capricorn. This is Tefnut Light with your September 2015 forecast. Thank you for your patience. There's a lot going on the planets right now. And today we have Mercury going direct. I was in Singapore for a little bit, so thank you again for your patience. I have no clue where this glowing light is coming from, but I guess it's channeled from the divine for you to see. So I hope you're glowing light as well this month. Anyway, so we have Saturn, which is your home planet, changing signs on the 17th. And it is going back into Sagittarius. And you're like, yes, finally! Scorpio retrograde in my sign was not so fun. I know how you feel. I have Saturn in my moon. I'm sorry, that's my cat. She's in heat. Okay, Capricorn, let's get on to your reading after that. So, again, we have Saturn leaving, we have, so to say, Scorpio leaving your sign, your planet, and then you have Sag back in your planet. So you're like, yes, thank goodness. I know exactly how you feel on that. And everyone's going to feel lighter energy because, yes, we all have to say that. Major healing. You're also going through major shifts right now in your life, I'm sure, especially if you're going to be entering your Saturn return again. So, that in mind, you're going to be transforming, changing, expanding, and going beyond what you thought you were. So, and I'm going to try and keep my cat as chill as you can because she's being very funny at the moment. Anyway, so yes, that's what's happening. As well as we have a Mercury retrograde starting on the 17th, goes to October 9th, 2015, which is in the sign of Libra. So that's communication and relationships, expression, art, fashion, balance, finding the balance within yourself, finding the balance within your communications. We are really glowing tonight. What is going on? Wow, I've never seen this before. It's like the white background maybe. It's like, whoa, we're in heaven today, Capricorn. So that's a good sign. All right, so let's get into your reading. And yes, sending you love and blessings from the beautiful island of Bali. Okay, so this is the card that fell down on the floor. So to say, the beginning of the month, you had some kind of, it says disappointment, but Five of Cups is really about letting go of emotional baggage which has not served you. So I feel like it's about everything feeling very scattered in the beginning of the month. I know I'm coming to a little later than expected. It's like scattered energy that needed, so to say, a revamping in an energetic sense of emotions. So you're changing your emotions right now, especially the beginning of the month. I didn't explain, like I'm pulling a card for each sector of the month, so the beginning, middle, and end. I feel like you feel like there's like an earthquake, an explosion, an eruption, something to do with love, something to do with fear, something to do with like your path is not like quite clear. It says disappointment, but it's really about shifting the waters within the tides of you. If you have anything watery in your sign, you're connected to a water sign right now. You're so to say like you feel like everything's just kind of scattered and broken. But I feel like that's just the beginning of them, middle and end. You're going to be feeling this uplifting energy of something really shifting and transforming for you. Whoa, sorry, I'm so I'm mesmerized by this glow. So yes, there is some sort of explosive earthquake energy with emotions. And that is okay because you hold back your emotions a lot. And I feel like it's time for you to allow them to be what they are and not give in to other people's stuff. And if you can see the top part, there's this beautiful rose. See this rose? And it's a renewal. So you have this dark rose right here, which is really interesting. I have some roses right behind you that are red. You have this dark red rose that's like almost black, like the shadow aspect. And here you have like, okay, my emotions are being renewed. I'm changing my life. See, there's like this blue and then there's this earthy energy. And I feel like you're coming back to yourself right here. That's what I'm feeling. That's a very interesting energy. So allow yourself to shift. Five of Cups always means that there's two cups that are still full, and the three of them are kind of like broken, shattered, and all over. But it's funny because that card is normally a waters card. I'm seeing a lot of earth energy in that. I know earth and water are very connected, especially if you have a Cancer in your life or something like that. I feel something was brought up from the waters inside of you, and the earth, so to say, had an earthquake. But that is a good sign. I feel also relationships are really changing for you right now. I feel that something from the retrograde in Venus, which we had up till the 7th of this month, so that could also be that energy as well. It shook things up for you to look at something that was buried beneath the surface. So I feel like something that was buried beneath the surface for quite a long time is, so to say, erupting for you right now. Beginning of the month, I'm speaking. So just allow the energy to really transform you, and don't stay stuck and stagnant with energy. Flow with that energy. Allow stuff to come up for healing. Allow it to transform. And if something is not serving you, you need to walk away from it. That's what I'm feeling. You need to walk away and become that white, beautiful lotus, or white, pink rose that you are. So yes, so stand up for yourself with loving compassion and kindness for everyone involved. Okay, so the middle of the month for September 2015. But yeah, all the other videos, there was not this glow. So I feel like there's some kind of energy that's really shifting right now, and that's a really good sign. I did some Reiki before this video on here, so maybe there's some Reiki energy being channeled to you right now through this reading as well. I just wanted to announce that to you. So yeah, I'm sending you white light and healing light energy, and know that you're on your way to becoming who you need to become. And you already are who you are. Like, it's inside of you, but it's time to really embrace and express that to the world. And don't hold back. Don't hold anything back, really. Just allow to be who you are and fully express that to the world in your authentic and truthful self, with your own loving divine kindness that you are. Okay? Just be who you are exactly in this moment, and allow yourself to be transported, transformed to whatever is next for you. Okay? Okay. All right. So the middle of September 2015. Let's see what's there for you, Capricorn. Okay, this is the card. Oh, beautiful. So the middle of the month, we have a new moon that's coming up. It's on the 13th. It's not quite mid-month, but almost. And the new moon is in Virgo, but there's also a solar eclipse. So this card, it says harvest. It is the 9 of worlds, so it's 9 of earth. Has to do with abundance, has to do with harvesting what you've been working on in your life. I feel like especially the beginning of the month, like something from the last few months you've been working on, and you also had your sign going direct as well, so that's really good. So harvest is, there is fall coming, the people on the other side of the world, but over here it's going to be spring, so that's very interesting. So you're giving birth to new things, but the 9 of worlds has to do with a wish coming true, has to be about feeling fulfilled. Everything you need, if you had financial problems, they're going to be resolved now, especially after the 17th, I'm feeling, especially with Saturn, your planet, changing sign into Saturn changing sign back into Sagittarius, especially because it went back into the Scorpio around June 14th. Now you're going to see the harvest you've been working on, especially, I want to say, for the last 6 months or more. And the new moon, a solar eclipse in that sign, is going to really illuminate something within your financial sector. So I feel like you're going to be feeling the harvest. You're reaping the harvest. You're an earth sign, so you really like to feel financially stable. I know myself, if I don't feel financially stable, I don't feel good emotionally. I don't feel good in many other ways. It has to do with your moon placement sometimes. The moon is always the inner emotional space. So if you have a Capricorn moon, this is a very good sign for you too. So yes, the 17th will bring some sort of harvest, I'm feeling, onwards from mid-month towards the end of the month, this whole month, and within the next few months, you're going to feel like the harvest is coming to you, especially with Jupiter and Virgo now. It's really about earth things, earthly matters. You value earth and quality things. So middle of the month with that solar eclipse, with Saturn changing signs into Sagittarius, with with Jupiter in your house again. That's really good. And as well as, because Jupiter is expansion, so you're going to be feeling this expansive energy, which is really cool, because also Jupiter is in the house with Virgo. So there's a very earth sense of expansion right now. And anything that's not serving you anymore is going to leave you. And that's a good thing. But remember that your rewards are coming, and you just have to walk your way. And there is this path right here. So you're definitely walking a new path, but it's something that's always been familiar, and you always knew that that was there. Sometimes for Capricorns, it takes us some time, because we have to feel grounded and secure and nurtured and loved and supported. And we don't want to be on our own when we're doing this, of course. But it's really about walking your path of truth, allowing this to unfold, and it's all happening. And so to say, this big harvest, you're going to get rewards and money, and everything you need will be provided for. So that's a very good energy, especially with Jupiter and Virgo, especially with Sagittarius going into your sign. You're going to feel this really expansive nature, and you're going to be expanding onto the world. And there's so many planetary changes that you can see this. There's just a lot happening. And there's going to be more of the changes coming, especially September is a big month for that. It's a big shift. So if you have relationship changes coming up, just be gentle on yourself. Know that the right person for the next relationship for you is on their way, but you just need to focus on yourself right now. Work what you need to work on. It's really about making your abundance happening. It's about work. Really work. Harvest in the work you've done, and harvest in the work you are going to be doing. It's going to be coming and flow again. So that's really beautiful. And the end of September 2015 for beautiful Capricorn. Again, just walk towards that harvest, because you're there now and you deserve it. So that's a very good sign. It's almost like you've reached the Garden of Eden, and there's, everything you need. The fruitful harvest is there. The growth has happened. And now it's time to really reshift things in your life and feel financially secure and emotionally stable after that earthquake in the beginning of the month. So just trust that energy. There's good things coming to you, and the right people will be there for you. It's really about nurturing yourself right now, and being in nurturing relationships, being in nurturing situations and environments. I know as Capricorns, we can sometimes give ourselves a hard time, but no, you are not the only one manifesting this, okay? There's other people around you. Don't let them influence you unless you feel inspired by them. And only make the choices that are right for you. Okay, so the end of September 2015 for beautiful Capricorn. Let's see here. What's in store for you? I also feel like you're going to be feeling very grounded and nurtured and rooted in yourself again after quite some time, especially mid-month. So anything that shifted for you in a really big way is actually a blessing and a good thing, a blessing in disguise. Okay, let's see here. We got a few cards for you. So the first card we got at the end of the month, we are having a solar new moon eclipse. So it says consentment. So here it's about jumping and leaping into the new. You have, so to say, this Aries energy right here, which is really interesting. And there's this ball of light, flames. It's like a new ball of something. So you have the Four of Worlds. So four things in your, it's like four directions. Something's changing, something's shifting. And I feel like it's, again, another planetary alignment. So the end of the month, there's big things that are going to happen for you. So just go with that energy, go with that flow, go with that. You could even say this is the Capricorn goat. That is you. but I was feeling Aries because it's action. So Mars is going to be doing something to you at the end of the month. It's going to be pushing you in the right direction. And it's just like two worlds are colliding and coming together. And then this little thing is saying, hey, it is time to shift your butt out of the direction that was not serving you and fully move into the direction into the new. That's what I'm feeling. So that's a big, big sign. So the next card you got is Synergy. And Synergy is the Six of Worlds. So there's lots of, again, you're feeling this huge planetary shift. There's two swans. So that's like two people having to look at something really deep and profound. And there's Saturn. Look at that. Saturn is there gracing you. And it is in a very beautiful aspect. And it's like everything's kind of starting to come together at the end of the month. There's two people right here. There's the world. There's big things happening. So the beginning of the month was like everything just like, and then the middle of the month was like, yay, here's the harvest. You're feeling better. You're feeling more grounded. You're feeling emotionally stable. And then at the end of the month, it's like, okay, it's really time to take that shift. If you weren't doing that shift then, it is really time to take the full-on jumping into your future, basically. Two worlds, again, it could be to do with relationships, could be to do with expansion, could be to do with a move. And then at the end of the month, it's like two of your worlds. See, there's a world up here and it's like split. You look at it, it's split right here on the top, two sides. It's like, so everything's coming together. So both of your sides are coming together. So if you have like a personality, it's like, I have my things over here and then I have my things over here. It's time to like merge them fully. And I'm also feeling this as twin flames. So at the end of this month, we have the we just had the solar eclipse, so I'm saying that. When we have the full moon lunar eclipse, you're going to be feeling this merging. And it could have to do with another person. It could have to be with a person that has been around for a while, but now it's time to like fully embrace them, embrace you. And you have Jupiter, you have Neptune, you have all these planets, solar energy. So there's, so to say, this merging happening between the two sides of you, between another person and you, and bringing you into the fullness and wholeness of who you are. And it's making one world. So it's about becoming synchronistic things, synergies coming together, because everything kind of just exploded for you, I want to say, in some ways, or something is really shifting for you emotionally inside. And then you had the harvest, so it's like what you have going on is water, emotions, the internal. And then you have earth, which is the physical. And then you have another earth card. So it's really about feeling this energy. At the past, you got this in reverse. This is a past card. It's Five of Wands. It's about feeling oppressed. So I feel like before you were feeling oppressed and everything was just kind of like, I don't know what I'm doing. I feel like I'm in jail here. But really the card here is about, I'm coming into synergy. You are coming into synergy. I'm coming to wholeness and fullness of who I am and who I'm becoming and who I've always been and who I've always wanted to become. So this oppression, I feel like, especially at the beginning of the month, and feeling this huge like, now it's time to come into synergy of who you are and join that person in that force in your path and your purpose on this world. And this world will become everything you want and everything you desire. It's within you to decide what you want, but it has to serve you and it has to serve the greater good. So anything that was not in balance is going to then leave you. That's what I'm feeling. So something that has been there, that has been telling you messages for a long time, it's now time to embrace yourself and become synergetically aligned with yourself and another. And this could have to do with both sides, could have to do with partnerships. It has to do with your world. It is completely changing, but it's a good future ahead of you. So take note and pride of who you are and what you're becoming, and allow this planetary shift and the planetary alignments that are realigning, allow them to realign you back to who you are. And go with that flow. And trust that flow. And trust yourself. And you will be well. I'm sending you love and light from Bali. If you would like a personalized reading or a reading session with me, my website is below. so I can synergetically align you to your truth and your higher purpose. So that is my gift for you, and I would love to help you with that on this planet at this time. I also do Reiki, and I also do meditation videos. Thank you so much for your time and your patience and your love and your loyalty. I will see you very soon. Namaste and blessings. Go with your flow and all will be well.